Do you want a Pinterest strategy that doesn't feel like a full-time job and actually works? In this video, I'll show you the simple 3-step system I use to grow traffic fast without spending hours creating pins or guessing what works. I'm Rebecca, a CPA, homeschooling mom, and online entrepreneur. In less than 2 years, I grew my Pinterest account to over 1.5 million views, and I help women create remote income and a life outside of the hustle. So the first step in my 3-step process is to start with good keyword research so you know exactly what your audience wants. So there's a few ways to do this. So the first way is to use the Pinterest search bar. So if you go to the Pinterest home feed and you click on this little hourglass up here, you can type in a word. So let's use a generic broad keyword like self-care. And then what auto-populates here underneath self-care are words that people are actually searching for, phrases. So you can use those phrases as your keywords. Another thing, if you hit enter, then actual pins will come up, and you can use this as inspiration on pin designs or for other keywords that you can use. Now, the second way is to look at the keyword bubbles. So these are the bubbles that came up underneath here, as you can see on the screen, these colored bubbles that relate to self-care. These are also topics that Pinterest users are interested in and that they're actually searching for. So you can also use these as keywords for your Pinterest account. So another keyword research method is Pinterest trends. So I use this a lot, and this is a report that shows what is trending right now in your niche. So you do have to have a business account to be able to access Pinterest trends. So here are my trends, and it tells me all of these interests that my audience specifically is interested in. So this could give me inspiration on keywords to use for my blog posts. And then also down here, it has other keywords and how much they're trending, how much they're increasing or decreasing, week over week, month over month, year over year. So this is a really good report to use for keywords. Another way that you can find good keywords is using Pinterest Predicts. It's a report that shows what is likely to be trending in the year ahead, and it gives you time to plan your content early and get ahead of the curve. So if you Google Pinterest Predicts, that is a report that you can access even if you don't have a Pinterest business account. You can go ahead and access that report. So an optional paid tool, I use this now, but I didn't for the first couple years, is Pin Inspector. And I use this to double check what's ranking for the keywords I'm interested in. And it's not essential, but it does save time. And I'll leave the link in the description if you are interested in that. And if you're finding this helpful, feel free to subscribe for more simple ways to grow with Pinterest. So now that you know what to post, the next step is to make sure that your pins actually get noticed. Your design is what grabs attention in a sea full of content. So here's how to make your pin stand out at first glance. So first, use bold text that's easy to read on a phone. And then you're going to want to use clean layouts that highlight your main message. And then you're also going to want to try 2 to 3 design variations to test what performs best. So I use Canva templates to speed up my design process. And if you'd like to grab mine, I'll link them in the description. So once your pins are designed and ready to go, the next key is consistency, but not in the overwhelming everyday sense. So it's about creating a sustainable rhythm that keeps your account active and Pinterest algorithm on your side. So here's how I do it. So the first thing is I batch and schedule once a week. So I use the native Pinterest scheduler here because it's free and it's easy to use, and you can schedule a month ahead of time. And this helps me so I'm not constantly posting pins every single day, and I just post it once a week and spread them throughout the month and forget about it. So then I also use a tracker so that I can stay organized, and I use a tracker, custom Pinterest Chat GPT prompts, and a pin schedule, and this helps me to stay consistent. And I'll leave the link to the one that I use in the description if you want to grab a copy. So once you've got your strategy and consistency in place, here are a few extra tweaks that can help you get even better results with less effort. And so here are 3 ways that I boost my Pinterest performance even more. So first, repurpose your best pins. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Just take your top performing pin and make small changes like swapping out the colors, using a different font, or tweaking the image. Pinterest sees it as a fresh pin and fresh content and often pushes it out again to a bigger audience. So in this example that I have here on the screen, the words on this pin are exactly the same, but I just swapped out the main image here. And then I swapped out these little star images at the top here by the number 70. And then I can do that and repin the second one, and Pinterest will see that as a fresh image. So also you want to lean into seasonal content. So I've been doing Christmas content for the past couple months now, and it's good to plan for these big seasonal moments like Christmas, summer travel, or back to school. People search for these months and months in advance, and seasonal pins tend to get higher engagement. So another thing that helps me with my Pinterest traffic is to focus on the new. So first you want to focus on new angles for old posts. So you're going to take popular blog posts and create pins that highlight different aspects of it. So for example, a pin titled 15 healthy back to school lunches, like I have here on the screen, could also have a pin like 15 quick lunch ideas for busy kids. So these small shifts in focus give Pinterest fresh content to promote. And second, new boards. Add niche boards around specific topics to reach more searches and give Pinterest more ways to categorize your content. And finally, you're going to want to add in new blog posts. You don't have to do a new blog post 5 times a week or anything like that. I just do 1 each week usually, but you could even do 2 a month. But that helps give Pinterest more fresh content to work with and gives you more opportunities to create related pins and drive even more traffic to your account. So to recap, you are going to want to start with smart keyword research, design pins that stand out, and stay consistent. Add in the bonus tweaks that I mentioned, like repurposing, seasonal pins, and focusing on the new, and you've got a strategy that is going to work in the long term. Thank you so much for watching today. If you would like more tips and tutorials, check out the videos linked in the description below. And if you'd like extra support, you can join my waitlist for one-on-one coaching where I help you improve your strategy, create more effective content, and grow your online traffic. And for more tips on Pinterest, blogging, and stress-free online income, I'd love for you to subscribe. I'd like to help you grow your Pinterest account the easy way. I'll see you in the next video.